Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading A Tighnari X Listener by me. So let's get into it. Well, Tighnari knew this was a very special day, especially from the way you were acting and the way everything was going so far. It was not just a normal day, neither for you or him. So, he should really treat it as such and appreciate all the effort that you have been doing to make it that way. First off, it started with you serving him breakfast on bed. It wasn't usual that you would be the one making breakfast, but making it and serving it to him as soon as he wakes up, all while waking him up with a kiss. That was something different indeed, and something that was very special. So he had better appreciate it. And that's what he had done. He was very grateful for the effort that you were putting in, and he wanted nothing more than to be able to appreciate it the way that he should. But even better, it didn't end at just breakfast. No, you were spoiling him the entire day for reasons he couldn't quite figure out. But he went along with that, soaked it all up even. He was enjoying being spoiled like that. You cuddling him, giving him kisses whenever you passed by, and all that attention. It was something that he thrived in, something that Tighnari simply loved and adored, especially coming from you. But when you started making dinner and told him to rest in his own room without getting out, he knew something's up. But he didn't want to ruin your little surprise, and that's why he stayed there for hours. Many times he would tell you that he was ready to get out, and that he could even help you with whatever task you were doing, but you continued to deny whatever he offered, telling him to just wait, and that would be all that you want. So he waited, and waited, a lot of waiting here, only for you to tell him that he should be out now. And he was pretty underdressed, or overdressed depending on how you see it. But what he knows now is that he was looking at you and seeing you with a see-through dress with some undergarments underneath. So the thing is, he was looking at you more than he was looking at anything you ever did. And that's when you had to snap his attention back towards the living room, where your dining table was located. And that's when he saw the candles and the dinner that was steaming hot. You were smiling shyly, but you looked very proud of what you had done, looking at him. So, what do you think? Is it good? You ask, and he looks delighted, happy as he wraps his arms around you and pulls you close to him. It's wonderful, love. But you really didn't have to work so hard. Truly, he says. And that's when you blush, smiling at him, as you lean in to give him a soft kiss. I mean, you are working so hard, and I haven't been able to see you for a while. I want to appreciate you, and spoil you for a little bit. It's the least I could do, you say. And that's when his smile widens, and he hugs you closer. But you pull away, telling him that you don't want the food that you worked so hard to make to get cold, which was very rightful of you. And that's when he let go, that you be getting seated to finish the wonderful food that he'd made. It was amazing, and the best thing he's ever eaten in a very long time. And it was only improved on by the atmosphere around it, the candles, and the music that you had set to play. It was everything, truly. And Tighnari was only reminded of those first few weeks when you started dating, when everything was so full of romance. And somehow, this was still better. The familiarity between the two of you, and especially the way you were spoiling him so much the entire day, and the way he walked up to your face. It couldn't have gotten better. But it was just about to, because when you were done, he smiled, getting on his lap, and that's when he felt like he was blushing. He hasn't blushed in a while, and it was really hard to get him to blush. But even then, you were able to accomplish that. And to be quite honest, it was a task in and of itself. And as he wrapped his arms around your waist and kissed you, deepening the kiss into something more, you knew that you were not going to be done anytime soon, and neither was he, as he filled you up with his hands, and then buried his face into your chest, leaving soft chaste kisses that left more to be desired. Tighnari, you say, about to continue, but he just shushes you with a hand to the lips. Take it off. Huh? You ask, completely caught off guard because that was something you had not expected to hear. Not the entire night. I mean, you had wanted it, but you never really thought it would come out of his lips. What do you mean, Tighnari? You ask, your heart beating a little bit faster because of the excitement. A deep blush tinting your cheeks. The dress. I want it off. Tighnari! Come on, Wayan. I don't want to forget this day, and this will make it even more memorable. Well, you can't deny that he's right. So you took it off, looking at him, your eyes wide, while he could only stare at every inch of you, as if he was taking you apart by his eyes, waiting to touch you at the right moment, before he decided that this was too much for your heart. Wait, Tighnari? Before we take things any further, we should probably go to the bedroom, you ask, to which he nods, sighing softly as he picks you up in his arms and decides to go to your room. It was indeed going to be a very memorable night, one that neither of you will ever forget.